you're not able to remember what happened yesterday, or you didn't really know who your friends and family were anymore. That's what it's like to be living with Alzheimer's. There are around 30 million people who are living with this disease around the world, and I'm sure many of you have been impacted by this in your life, by some of your loved ones. Good thing is that there's a way that you can work to make this disease something of the past. Today I will be talking about the needs of the people living with Alzheimer's, how you can help, and the impact this will have on their lives. I'd first like to discuss what Alzheimer's is and how it affects people. Alzheimer's disease that not only affects the person diagnosed, but also affects the loved ones around them that watch their mental state slowly deteriorate. According to the National Institute of Aging, around 5.5 million Americans have dementia caused by Alzheimer's. About 1.9 million people also die every year from complications related to Alzheimer's. It is estimated that it will soon be the third leading cause of death behind heart disease and cancer. There's also something known as early onset Alzheimer's that affects around 200,000 Americans. This has the same effects as regular Alzheimer's, except that it develops in people at a very early age, and they usually don't have long life expectancies. So now what are the symptoms of Alzheimer's? There are kind of three main stages when it comes to Alzheimer's syndromes. The first stage is memory loss and other cognitive difficulties such as personality and behavior changes. The second stage goes into greater memory loss and confusion, and this is where they begin having problems recognizing friends and family. And the final stage is that they lose their ability to communicate and become completely dependent on others for their care. Once they get diagnosed with Alzheimer's, life expectancy is only around 4 to 8 years, but some have been known to live upwards to 20. And at this point, there's no cure for the disease, but there is medication to be able to slow down the deterioration of the brain, giving them a little longer life expectancy. While there is no cure at this moment, there is many leading research groups that are diligent work and find cure. By donating to the Alzheimer's Association, you're guaranteeing that the money you give is going for the research to find a cure. Around 70% of every dollar goes towards care, support, research, awareness, and advocacy for Alzheimer's. While donating is the easiest way to help towards the cause, you could also sign up to be a caregiver. From personal experience, I know that these caregivers make a huge impact on families who have someone that suffers from this terrible disease. Another way that you can help is by signing up for one of the clinical trials that are testing ways to cure this disease. So imagine a world where people would no longer have to worry about their loved ones suffering such a terrible disease. By donating to the Alzheimer's Association, you're contributing to this possible world. You're also helping at least give these people a longer life expectancy and more comfortable life with new treatments that are coming out. So let me just give a quick recap. Today I discussed what Alzheimer's is and the symptoms, how you can donate, and finally what the future could look like if you help towards the cause. The website, if you want to learn more or donate, is alz.org. And just a few dollars could go a long way so that maybe when we get old, we'll not have to worry about suffering from this disease. So now I'd like to take some questions.
What made you want to talk about Alzheimer's,
One of my grandmas has Alzheimer's, pretty bad.
Okay.
Is there a rough timeline on when they think a cure might be found, or not really?
Not right now. I'm not sure yet. You don't have to